ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ಸಿನ ಪ್ರಧಾನ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಇನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಸುರ್ಜೇವಾಲ ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬ್ರೀಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
I welcome all my media friends. Today we had a discussion on the Congress guarantees and how to carry the message forward with our block Congress committee presidents, our MLAs, our senior leaders of the party, district Congress committee and guarantee committee members. BJP and Janata Dal's DNA is anti-welfare of people. Mr. Kumaraswamy and Mr. Yediyurappa and Mr. Vijayendra, they are jointly wanting to abolish the welfare-oriented guarantees of the Congress party. Sadly, the BJP state president other day attacked Garibi Hatao, also attacked the Congress welfare program of guarantees. He is doing so at the instance of Mr. Kumaraswamy. Both Mr. Kumaraswamy as also Mr. Vijayendra are repeatedly wanting the benefit of the state's budget to percolate down. They want that it should be stopped, the benefits that are percolating down. I want to ask Mr. Kumaraswamy today and Mr. Vijayendra, if by Graha Lakshmi 1,25 lakh Kannadiga sisters and mothers are daughters, if one woman in every household is getting 2,000 rupees every month, why is Mr. Kumaraswamy and Mr. Vijayendra opposing it? Why do they want it to be abolished? They need to answer that. I want to ask Mr. Kumaraswamy and Mr. Vijayendra, if 200 units of current is being given for free to 1,18 lakh households in Karnataka, why is Mr. Kumaraswamy and Vijayendra opposing it? I want to ask them, if in 9 months approximately till yesterday evening 195 crore free bus trips have happened for women of Karnataka under Shakti scheme. Over 5 crore free bus trips in Mandya alone. Why is Mr. Kumaraswamy opposed to women travelling for free in buses of State Roadways Transport Corporation? Why is Mr. Vijayendra opposing it? If Congress government is giving to 4,49 lakh people in Karnataka, our brothers and sisters, money equivalent to 10 kgs of rice every month directly into their bank accounts, why is Kumaraswamy, why is Janata Dal, why is BJP opposing this welfare measure for the poor? If Congress government is giving 3,000 rupees for a period of 3 years to young people who are graduates so that they can find jobs as a stipend every month, and 1,500 rupees every month to a diploma holder, and about 1.5 lakh people have already, young children have already started getting it in the state, nearly 2,000 in Mandya alone, why is Kumaraswamy opposing it? This shows their anti-poor, anti-farmer, anti-SC, ST, OBC minority and anti-middle class and salaried class attitude. The guarantees are not founded upon caste or religion, as I told you last time when I had the good fortune to come and meet you in this very press club. The guarantees cut across caste and religion. They are for everybody. They are for every Kannadiga. Why is Kumaraswamy opposed to Kannadigas? Why is Vijayendra opposed to Kannadigas? Do they even understand that nearly 3 crore households, they get the benefit of 10,000 rupee every month in Karnataka now, about 1,20,000 every year. That's a question that they have to answer to voters of Mandya and voters of Karnataka. That's why I said the DNA of Janata Dal, DNA of BJP is anti-people, anti-farmer. I'm a farmer myself. We are no different than you. When farmers are today protesting around Delhi in a peaceful fashion, only asking for a guarantee law of MSP, BJP people are calling us terrorists, Naxalites, Khalistanis or ruffians. This is their attitude to the farming community. As against this, Congress government that will be formed at the center has come with 5 positive guarantees. Our first guarantee is Graha Lakshmi becomes Mahalakshmi. The next Congress government in center to be formed after 4th June with blessings of the people will pay 8,300 rupees into the bank account of every poor woman in India, including Karnataka, our Kannadiga sisters, mothers and daughters. There will be a double bonanza in Karnataka. 2,000 our Congress government will pay under Graha Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi 8,300. It will be 10,300 into the bank accounts of women every month. Second guarantee is guarantee of health, 25 lakh rupee free insurance cover for every family in Karnataka and in India. Will give a cashless card. The third guarantee is guarantee for the unemployed youth. Rahul Gandhi ji, Khadge ji, Sonia Gandhi ji, Dr. Manmohan Singh ji, they feel that youth has to be skilled. For skilling purposes, he or she does not have the money. The companies don't want to train unskilled people. So we will pay 8,300 rupees in the bank account of unemployed youth in the country, 1 lakh rupee every year. That's the guarantee. And we will tell the companies, you don't have to pay any salary, we are paying 8,300 rupees. You train our children for 2 years so that they can stand on their own feet and shoulders. The next guarantee is the guarantee to Raita Bandhu. We did it earlier. Dr. Manmohan Singh's government did a complete loan waiver of farmers. Modi ji has waived 16 lakh crore of loan of industrialists and bank defaulters, but nothing for farmer. He says he doesn't have the money. The loan currently nationally is about 3.5 lakh crore estimated. Congress guarantees we will waive all the loans of farmers and enact in Parliament a law on MSP guarantee. And the last guarantee is to laborers, that is, we will increase Manrega wages. Currently, Government of India pays 180 per day. Government of Karnataka, Congress government adds another 130 per day. It becomes about 320 odd. We will increase Manrega share of Government of India from 180 to 400 per day. In Karnataka, it will then become 400 plus 130, 530 per day. That's the fifth guarantee. We are running a positive campaign. We will take it to every household. They will only divide based on religion. We will unify everybody based on progress and prosperity. Any questions, you're welcome to ask.
Yesterday, Modi ji alleged that the very schemes and guarantees are anti-national to the nation, very dangerous to the nation. What's your opinion on that?
I'm deeply pained by Prime Minister's anti-people attitude. Prime Minister of the country should be supporting, lauding and praising a government like Karnataka, which is ensuring that 58,000 crore every year will get transferred directly into the bank accounts of people, no middlemen. No question of any leakage, no question of any commission or corruption, direct into their accounts. If Prime Minister is opposing it, it shows his anti-people mindset. The reason, my friend, is this. Here is a man, our leader, Mr. Chelra Swamiji, Narendra Swamiji, Ravi, Dinesh Guligauda, others, Darshan. We have come out with a local manifesto also for Mandya. This is the difference. We believe in progress, prosperity, development. So we have a national manifesto, but we have a Mandya manifesto also. This is the difference between them and us. So Congress has the guarantee model, whereby we will promise every single person a guarantee benefit, and we will promise and we will implement this manifesto, which will be in your hands. Which will be in your hands. We are going to give a copy to each one of you. You can hold Mr. Narendra Swamy, Mr. Chelra Swamy, all our MLAs accountable. You can hold me accountable, you can hold GC Chandrasekhar, you can hold Tanveer Seth accountable for it. That's us. What is the Modi model? Sir, this is the Modi model. Khali Chombu.
For that, Kumar Swamy has said.
Yes, I'm going to, I'm just complete.
Siddharamaia is begging
Sir, I will.
for the central government by holding Modi Chombu.
Mr. Kumar Swamy is insulting 6.5 crore Kannadigas. It is Modi government, and he is sitting in the lap of Prime Minister Modi. He was a B team. I said it in this press room. Before the assembly election, I have come out to be correct. Please remember, my friends, the bright Mandya and the intelligent Mandya press will recollect my statement sitting on this very chair. That Kumar Swamy will go and sit in the lap of Modi, is still in league with Modi, and that's exactly what happened. Now I am saying, under the National Disaster Relief Fund, 18,400 crore rupees are due to Karnataka. This is neither Kumar Swamy's money nor Mr. Siddaramaia's money. This money belongs to our farmers and poor laborers. It is our right under the law. When we ask for our right, Modi ji says take Chombu. When 15th Finance Commission allocates 58,000 crore to Karnataka, it's not we are not begging. 15th Finance Commission has given to 6.5 crore Kannadigas 58,000 crore as their right. Modi ji says, take Chombu. I will not give you Kannadigas the money. When Karnataka says we give you 100 rupees of taxes, Mr. Modi, you only return 13 rupees back to Karnataka. Is that begging or asking for your right back? I put it to you, sir. You are the most intelligent. You are the warriors of pen and camera. Today also we gave an advertisement. We give 100 rupees to Government of India, they return 13 rupees. When we say be justified, he says, I won't give you the money, take Chombu. When people go and ask for 6,000 crore of Bhadra Dam that was announced in the union budget, he doesn't release 6 rupee. He only says, Modi says, take Chombu, and Kumar Swamy supports him. For he has been giving Chombu to people for a long time. He is the original drafter, director and producer of this Chombu culture, which Modi has adopted.
He made a buck as Akshay Patra.
I hold him in great respect because he is much elder in age. And he has been Prime Minister only for that reason. I will like to, with folded hands, remind Shri Deve Gowda ji of his statement when he told that Kumar Swamy should commit suicide before he has an alliance with BJP and wears their shawl. In the year 2004, he said we would choose to die rather than align with Modi and BJP. Sadly, such a elderly person whom we respect because of his age, he is as same age as my grandfather's age, is being told to say such things. Perhaps sometimes the sunstroke does it to you. I will only say. He also said, may I remind you, sir, you know better, that he will leave India and go in case they ever align with Modi. But I think sunstroke sometimes is bigger than truth.
Surjewala sir, yesterday Prime Minister gave an interview to one local TV channel. He said that Congress Yuvraj went North India to South India. What do you say about it?
That TV channel belongs to a minister of his. You know that, sir. I don't want to say because you know the truth better than anybody else. Can I say one thing? Does Mr. Modi feel Karnataka and Kerala are not part of India? He is again insulting India. Whether it is Gujarat, whether it is Jammu Kashmir, whether it is Assam, whether it is UP Bihar, whether it is Maharashtra, Karnataka, Kerala, Andhra, Telangana, we are all part of India. If he feels a part of this country is not part of this country, then the Prime Minister needs to brush up his general knowledge again.
He said one more word. Congress senior leaders not contested parliament. They are nominated to Rajya Sabha.
I want to say one thing to Prime Minister Modi. He has retired every person who promoted him. Look what he did to Lal Krishan Advani ji, Murli Manohar Joshi ji, Uma Bharti ji, Shivraj Singh Chauhan ji, Vasundhara Raje Scindia ji, and now Mr. Ishwarappa and Mr. Yatnal and many others in his party. So, to Mr. Sadanand Gowda. So, sometimes in Haryana we call it Kunba Ghani. A person who finishes his own family. To rough translation will be. A person who finishes his own family. So less said about his comments. Why is Prime Minister not speaking about unemployment? Why is he not speaking about farm loan waiver? Why is he not speaking about gas cylinder? Why is he not speaking about petrol and diesel? Why is he not speaking about urea prices? Why is he not speaking about DAP prices? Why is he not speaking about MSP law that he promised? He will talk about some 16th century, 14th century, 12th century history and derail the discussion. But we are very clear, Congress 5 guarantees are about lives of people. Elections should be about lives of people. They should not be about lighter things that you just throw at each other.
Sir, Vijayendra and Kumaraswamy repeatedly says, after the MP election, guarantees will close by the government. What's your opinion, sir? So they said, don't trust Congress.
Till the last drop of blood flows in the body of Mr. Siddharamaiah, Mr. D.K. Shivkumar, Mr. Chelra Swamy, Mr. Narendra Swamy, Mr. Ravi, Mr. G.C. Chandrasekhar, Mr. Tanveer Seth, Mr. Suraj Hegde, Mr. Dinesh Guli Gowda, and lakhs and lakhs of congressmen and women, the guarantees will continue. Yes, they can kill entire Karnataka, including all of us, and then stop the guarantees. But sorry, my friends, you will not let it happen. Neither will people let it happen. For Modi will be out of power on 4th of June. Thank you.
ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ನಾಯಕರು